So my name is Komal Kardar, and I work for the city of Calgary. It's because, extremism is a big issue that we're seeing. Terrorism is a big issue that we're seeing in our communities. And I think especially right now, there's a lot of fear. And when there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of ignorance, there's lots of misunderstanding. So the fact that people could come together from all over Canada to sit in one place and kind of discuss this fear and how strategies as to how we can deal with it, that's fantastic, and seeing the practices are already out there.
It's really exciting.
It is really exciting.
And why do you think this event is important now?
Well, kind of to what I'm saying is that we're seeing how it's impacting people. It's impacting our communities. People are scared. It's giving rise to racism. It's giving rise to people making really quick decisions about certain races and certain cultures. And it's hurting our youth, right? It's hurting our young people, and this information is so accessible. Like what ISIS and ISIS has to share it with people. And I think that people are looking for solutions, right? Like it's so concentrated in the media, and people want solutions. They want fast solutions, which is not always realistic. But yeah, I think there's just so much attention on this case right now. So what's been great is just hearing about how people have been engaging these young people who are at risk, and yeah, just the idea, like I was saying earlier, like that idea of that holistic approach, right? We have been talking in sections, right? Like how can we support people from a spiritual perspective? How can we support people from a family perspective, from a school perspective? And it's really making me think like, wow, all these little perspectives are clearly working, but we need to take a really holistic approach on that collaboration piece. And something that came out that really stood out for me yesterday was that we need a single vision. What is this vision that we're working towards? Because the way we work in a spiritual context is different than the way we work in a family context. It's different than the way we work in a community context. So really, what is the common goal that's going to bring all these pieces together, because they're all impacting the young person? So does that answer your question?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Yeah, I was a community social worker prior to this new job that I started here. And in my community social work piece, people were coming together because people care about belonging. People care about these issues that are impacting their communities. People care about what's happening around them. And when we were asking, like, I did a project around the idea of dreams. Very simple idea. I got young people to design these dream boxes. So they were literally shoe boxes that people designed. And there was these blank postcards. And on these blank postcards, it said, please use this space to share your dream for yourself, your family, and for your community. And how the idea of dreams brought people together. Even having the ability to dream, even having that option to talk about what your dreams are, it excites people, right? So again, what was that common thing bringing people together? And another time people came together was we did a sidewalk chalk party. Again, very simple, but the idea was, let's draw what you want in your community, right? So I think when bringing people together, it's something that speaks to people. Dreams speak to people. Community speak to people. Belonging speaks to people, which is why ISIS is thriving, right? It's because people, really, right? It's because it brings people together because it speaks to those ideas.
And has there been a common dream or value that you've seen run through the past 2 days?
Common theme that we have to do something. This is a really big issue, but I think hope. I don't know if that is such a vague answer, but I think hope has really come out of these last 2 days, that people are doing things that are being meaningful, that they are impactful, and I think, that we can do something, right? Like, there's an optimism that actually we can do something, which is why we're having these discussions. So it kind of gives you incentive, like, we can stop this if we work together.